What's going on, guys, and welcome to another mystery unboxing. So as you can see, I have a big package here in front of me, and I just got this. This is something that I've wanted for quite a while now, and no, it is not a glass punch bowl, even though it is labeled as such. This is actually something I've wanted for quite a while now, but I've just been waiting to find a good price on one, and I finally did. So enough anticipation, let's just get this thing open. So as usual, I have my handy sonic screwdriver. Okay, so now we have it open. So let's take a look at the contents, shall we? And as per usual, a lot of bubble wrap and popcorn in here. Get all this out of here. Alright, so let's take this top item right out of here. And place it up here. So this right here is the main item. So let's open this up and see what it is. A couple grocery bags over it. And by now some of you may already recognize what this is. A little hard to do with one hand here. But as you can see, it is a Commodore 64. Yep, this is a personal computer released in 1982. And it's something I've wanted for quite a while. As I said, one of the main reasons I wanted to get one of these is to play text adventure games. There are quite a few on this system. And even though I've actually never played a text adventure game, I've played similar games. For those of you who don't know what a text adventure is, it's similar to if you've ever read the Choose Your Own Adventure books. It's kind of like a digital version of that, where say you turn to a page and you have a few options at the end of what you read, and you can say try and attack the monster or run from the monster. If you attack, turn to page 38. If you run, turn to page 25. Similar to that, on a text adventure, you just type in your answer or what you want to do. And I'm really looking forward to trying out some of those. I have played the King's Quest series on PC, and I really enjoy that series. If you've ever played those games, I'm quite a fan of those, even though I've never actually beaten them. They're quite hard. There's a lot of things you have to do within a specific amount of time, or else you just lose. That's it. Game over. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I bought this. Plus, I just think it's really cool. I'm actually a sucker for old technology. I actually think PDAs are cooler than smartphones. But yeah, nerd alert. But anyway, yeah, that is the main item I got here. As you can see, there is a key missing here. They actually put it on right here. Hopefully I can fix that. It does look like it is broken off, but as long as the button still works, it should be fine. This is the F1 key, as you can see. But hopefully I can fix that. But there's also some melt marks. I don't know if someone got a soldering iron too close to this, but there's some of those, and also on another item in the box, but I'll show you that in a second. So I'll give you a quick tour around the actual computer itself. So on the back here, there's a few ports, including a video port. There's a switch for switching your channel, say channel 3 or channel 4 if you're using an RF adapter. There's a cartridge slot, and a couple more ports here for different peripherals. And that's pretty much just about it. So let's just move this out of the way and see what else we have in the box. So right here, assuming this is probably the cables and power adapters. Yes, it is. I'm not going to bother showing you those because they're not too exciting. So I'll move those to the side for now. And right here, I'm pretty sure I know what this is as well. Take this out. I like to put everything in grocery bags, apparently. And as you can see, these are a couple joysticks. Very nice to have. With some rubber feet on the bottom, one of which is kind of mauled, but yeah, I don't think they really stick too well anymore. Well, one of them does anyway. This one looks quite a bit better. Quite nice. Couple buttons on each. Should be nice to have. You can also use regular Sega Genesis controllers and Atari controllers as well on this. As you can see, they have the same type of connector. Or Mega Drive, depending on which region you're in. Alright, so also in here, we have this large monstrosity here. See if I can remove it from the plastic bag. There we go. And as you can see, this is a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive, or the 1541 drive for the Commodore 64. As you can see, there's more solder melt marks or whatever that is on there. But this is required for a lot of the games on the Commodore 64 because a lot of them came on 5 1/4 inch floppy drives. The other forms of games are cartridges. As I showed you earlier, there is a cartridge slot on it, and also some came on cassette tapes, which I don't have the cassette drive, so I can't actually play any of those. But I'm all set for now. Most of the games I plan on getting will be on floppy drive, so you can see you got, I don't know, some type of dial it looks like here, or I don't know what that is actually. Power switch and power port, and a couple ports for the cables. Move that aside. Man, this thing is heavy. It's heavier than the actual Commodore computer itself. So we'll move that to the side. Whoops. I dropped it down. Hopefully that didn't damage it. But anyway, we have, I believe, one more thing in here. Or a few more things, actually. All in one plastic bag here. Again, this is not too easy to do with one hand, but I'll get it open eventually. Alright, so here we have a box of floppy disks, and I actually have no clue what is on these. They were included. They weren't actually even listed on the auction, but they did have a picture of the floppy disks, but I don't know if there's anything actually on them or not. Let's take a look here. We have VIC 1541 test/demo. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is. I guess somebody's personal discs. Spellwright, whatever that is. Type 22. Let's see. Recording. No, just a blank disc, I guess. Another blank disc. And another blank disc. Of course, they may have something on them, but I'm not sure. This one says games on it. So apparently there's a couple games. Astro Panic. Something like that. So that's cool. Nice little Memorex 5 1/4 inch floppy disk holder. Okay, so alright, so on to these games, which were actually listed. So here's the first one here. Dragon Hunter. You gotta love a game named Dragon Hunter. Definitely can't go wrong with that. It says 5 levels of play. Use skill to capture the gold. I really don't know what this is per se, or what type of game it is. Great software at great prices. K-Tech Software. Let's open it up, see what's inside. We have the Dragon Hunter instructions and Dragon Hunter the disc. And I believe that's just about all that's in there. Let's close that up and take a look at the other two that are in here. I believe 2 other games. Here's the first one. Ooh, an exciting one. Presidential Campaign. Nice. Oh, it's actually a double pack. It says disc and cassette. Versions, it says versions included in the package. Very cool. Ooh, it's on sale for $9.99. It says conduct a nationwide campaign to become the next president of the United States. A realistic game of skill and strategy. Wow, that sounds exciting. Shows a screenshot here. Campaign status day 2. Shows how many votes you have and all that exciting stuff by Timeworks. Kind of cool. Don't know how fun that will be, but I'll certainly give it a try. And here, I'm sure a lot of you recognize this, Ghostbusters, the computer game. Nice box is kind of crushed, but contents of this box: Paranormal Activity, Franchise Applications, 1 Marshmallow Man. Very cool. And the last game in the box, or the bag I should say, is this, Star Battle. I would assume this is kind of a space shooter, I suppose. It says Strategic Deep Space Combat, Adventure to Save Earth. Also by Timeworks. Appears to be some type of strategy game, I guess. Interesting. But I'll most likely take a look at all these games in a separate video. But yeah, that is just about all I have in the box. Alright, so that's just about it. That is all the stuff in the box. And I got all this for $48 shipped, which I think is not too bad. Because the Commodore 64 usually sells for, I've seen just the computer itself sell for around $75 with no cables or anything like that. So this is definitely a good buy with the 4 games, or actually maybe more than that. I know there's at least 1 game in here. Floppy disks, I got the 2 joysticks and the 1541 floppy and all of the cables. So yeah, look forward to some future videos of me showing off these different games, as well as maybe a first look at the hardware itself. But again guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks again.